I can't remember the teacher who made me memorize the great odes of Sophocles, or just why she/he thought it was important. I can barely remember the name of the school or the town I came from. I remember the color of the book, green. I used to sit at the top of the stairs in my pajamas. I wouldn't answer anyone who talked to me. I sat there mumbling the words over and over as my eyes followed the pattern in the rug covering the stairs, hoping to cast a spell over the words so they would fall from the page and take root in my brain. My brother crept up behind me and whispered in my ear, "Are you retarded? I don't think you really belong to this family. I think Dad was too embarrassed to take you back as a mistake." I shut my eyes and recited, "Numberless are the world's wonders, but none more wonderful than man. Strong gray seas yield to his prows, the huge crests bear him high. Earth, holy and inexhaustible, is graven with shining furrows, where his plows have gone year after year, the timeless labor of stallions." I couldn't sleep again last night, Doctor. I couldn't sleep again last night. Do I have to? Of course, I'll sit down here. I'm sorry, I was just in a hurry to start talking. It's the same dream. I'm standing on the street. I don't recognize anyone. I'm lost. I look around for something familiar. There is a mother yelling at her child from inside a building. Children are running up and down the sidewalk. They are trying frantically to build a barricade in the street with stones and trash. In the distance, you can hear the sound of men arguing and fighting, coming closer. They are counting on me. They are counting on me to finish the barricade. The sound keeps getting louder, louder. There is a stone at my feet, but I have no strength to lift it. I squeeze my eyes shut and start to recite. Man, the light-boned birds and beasts that cling to cover, the live fish lighting their reaches of dim water, all are taken and tamed in the net of his mind. Sure I do. It's just that well, you know, we need to, develop. Sure I do. It's just that I thought we had something. You can't tell anymore? Sure I do, but what about the children? We need to tell them. Sure, I know it. I know it as well as you. No! No! The next part goes like this. The lion on the hill. The wild horse, wind maned, resides to him. And his blunt yoke has broken the sultry shoulders of the mountain bull. Turn that down. I'm talking on the phone. Like I said, I've put in my time and I'm out the door. Hold it down! I'm trying to talk here. You don't have to like it. What do I owe you anyway? That's right. I've got what I need and I know what I don't need, and that's you, baby. Man, words also and thoughts as rapid as air he fashions to this good use. Statecraft is his, and his skill that deflects the arrows of snow, the storms of winter rain. From every wind he has made himself secure. Good night, Dad. No, I won't stay up too late. Dad, wait. Can you help me with this part? I don't get it. From every wind he has made himself secure. From all but one. In the late wind of death, he cannot stand. cannot stand Halquist is a member of my new dance company. In 1987, Don was a graduate student in dance at Indiana University, where I was teaching. In 1988, when I received an invitation to head the dance program at the University of New Mexico in Albuquerque, Don and another graduate student there came with me. They've helped form the nucleus of the new 9-member Bill Evans Dance Company, which is in residence at the University of New Mexico, and which, much to my amazement, has work for the coming year. We have several weeks of touring in this country. We have 3 weeks in Mexico, 2 weeks in Morocco. And so I'm no longer heading the program at the University of New Mexico. At least temporarily, I've stepped out of the administrative role so that I can spend more time with the company. Over the last week, as I very, very much enjoyed being back in Seattle, several people have asked why I ever left. And I want you to know that I realized within a few weeks of establishing myself in Winnipeg, where I went next, that I'd made a rather tragic mistake. I came to realize over the next couple of years, as I went through a period of reevaluation and redefinition of who I was and what I wanted to do, that I had been afraid of success. Somehow in my early childhood, I had been convinced that because I was different, I was bad or evil or wrong or not good enough. I was a dancer. I didn't have a typical male gender identification. I couldn't live within the dogma of the Mormon church in which I grew up, and because I was different, somehow I felt that I didn't deserve something good to happen. My time in Seattle was a wonderfully good time, and everything I had dreamed for really came to fruition in those years, but subconsciously I did things to undermine that success. And sometimes I think that my main purpose in life is to serve as a warning to others. But over the past several years, I've learned to, at least in retrospect, enjoy the many wonderful experiences I had in Seattle and continue to have visits like this. And I've also learned to appreciate the gifts I was given and to be happy. I'm going to finish the concert. We will finish the concert, rather, with a piece I purchased for my 50th birthday as a present to myself. I bought this piece from Fred Strickler, who is a friend. Like me, he was a tap dancer who became a modern dancer and then a born-again tap dancer. And, it's called Excursions. And I'd like you to meet Rob Cook.
Mm-hmm.